Good morning, and welcome to this live broadcast of Three-Country Ride to Cure Breast Cancer, presented by SpotLink and benefiting the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Today, as part of our daily Morning Mingle series, we have the pleasure of speaking with Angela Berti, the Marketing and Public Affairs Manager at New York State Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation.
Rolls right off the tongue,
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here,
Oh my God,
Angela.
thanks for being here. What you're doing is amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about Niagara Falls State Park?
Yeah, so you're standing here in the oldest state park in the nation, in the whole United States, and it's visited by 9 million people a year. It's a global icon, and it's right here behind us right now, and we're glad to have you here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the parks and recreations available in the Niagara Falls area?
Right. So Niagara Falls State Park is obviously based around this water falling over the cliff right here, and it's just beautiful to see. It's free to come in and see that. So this is a park, and by all purposes, it's a park. It's free to come in. You can picnic, but we also have amenities like the Maid of the Mist, which people are familiar with, the boat ride that goes into the basin of the falls, Cave of the Winds. There's Adventure Theater with a great movie about the falls. There's a trolley system, so that provides the amenities that people would want in order to get up close and personal with the falls. And that's sort of our forte here, is when you're here in Niagara Falls State Park, you're really up close and personal. You can walk along the banks and the shores, and we don't want to say touch the water, but you're really up against it, and it gives you that really sense of wonder that the falls generates.
Certainly feel the mist.
Yeah. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, we were here last night. We got to experience it. It's a beautiful area, and you've done a really good job with the parks there.
Yeah, well, we're finishing up about a $70 million investment from the state of New York and the Governor Cuomo, who's investing the money here. He realized that this place is a gem. It's a nationwide, a global icon. So we're just putting the finishing touches on all that work, and we'll be ready to roll.
Great.
Pardon the pun.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little about what you do in your daily role as Marketing and Public Affairs Manager?
Well, I get to come and work here every day.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, well, why do you have to market this? People come anyway, it sells itself. But when you're competing with places like Las Vegas and Disney World and European destinations and stuff like that, you do have to market a little bit. So we do that. I also do a lot of work for the other parks in the area too, not just Niagara Falls State Park. There's about 17 or 18 other parks in this region through the state that I help work with as well.
Well, that's great. Of course, the main reason we're doing this ride is to help benefit the Breast Cancer Research Foundation to cure breast cancer. Is there anything about our cause that is personal to you?
Absolutely. I mean, who hasn't been touched by breast cancer? My mother-in-law passed away as a result. I have my oldest friend in my life is going through it right now, so it's very personal, and I'm grateful for all you guys are doing.
Well, thank you. From here, we're going to head out to Lockport. Do you have any advice for our journey today?
Lockport's super cool. It's the Lock City, and you'll see why. We'll tease it with that. There's a great ice cream place if that's on your agenda too. It's called Lake Effect. All right, ice cream's great, especially when you're bike riding. And it's just a really charming little city. They too are undergoing sort of a metamorphosis and a redo of making them, or making their location very special too. It's the sort of start point of the Erie Canal, so there's so much history there about that. And it's just a cool little town, so you're going to love it. And the ride to get there from here is beautiful.
Well, great. Well,
flat,
thank you.
Mostly flat. So
okay, I like that part. Yeah. Okay.
Stay above the escarpment.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. One final question. Is there a fun fact you know and want to share?
Fun fact that I want to share. I think the biggest question I always get is how many people go over the falls in a barrel. It hasn't happened in a while, and we want to keep it that way. Annie Taylor was the first person to do that in 1901. She was a school teacher, and she thought she was going to, become world famous by doing that plunge. So she came and did it with her cat. She survived, but actually died a pauper and is buried here in Niagara Falls. And I guess without social media, that kind of stuff didn't play back in the day. But had it been Facebook Live, I'm sure it would have been a big hit.
Okay.
All right? Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Angela. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
All right, we're going to head out. Catch us for our live Noon from the Road update and our 8 p.m. recap. See you then.